What's up guys? We're here at Mount Cook National Park, and in this video we're going to give you a complete hiking and travel guide. So hope you enjoy it. Aoraki Mount Cook National Park is located in the heart of New Zealand's South Island. The park is named after the highest peak in the country, at a towering 3,724 meters, or 12,218 feet. This mountain is also highly significant in Maori culture. In fact, the name Aoraki can be roughly interpreted as the cloud piercer in English and has spiritual importance. Landscape-wise, the national park is renowned for its dramatic valleys, glistening glaciers, and turquoise lakes. In this video, we'll first share some of the top hikes in the area. Then, we'll go over some other things to do, as well as accommodation options and travel tips. Now let's dive in. We are Zach and Ina. We make helpful videos about destinations around the world so you can easily plan your own adventures. The Hooker Valley Track is the most popular hike in the park. This trail is relatively flat and meanders alongside the Hooker River, offering amazing views of Aoraki Mount Cook and the surrounding peaks. The adventure includes crossing 3 picturesque suspension bridges, and each one is a photo opportunity in itself. The trail culminates at the stunning Hooker Lake, where you'll likely see icebergs floating. With an elevation gain of just 197 meters, or 646 feet, the Hooker Valley Track is an accessible hike for all fitness levels, and usually takes between 2 to 3 hours to complete.
As this is the most popular trail in the area, we do recommend hiking in the late afternoon or the early evening, because there's a lot less crowds.
The Tasman Valley is parallel to the Hooker Valley, lying just to the east of Aoraki Mount Cook. There are 2 trails here that lead to Tasman Lake. As the trail to the left to the Tasman Valley Lookout and Blue Lakes was closed during our visit, we opted for the trail to the right. A 30-minute flat walk takes you to the shoreline of the Tasman Lake and continues to an elevated viewpoint right above it. There's also an option to go kayaking or do a boat tour on the glacial lake if you're looking for some extra adventure. The trailhead is located at the end of Tasman Valley Road, which is only a 10-minute drive from Mount Cook Village. The Sealy Tarns track offers some of the best views in the park. This 5.3 kilometer or 3.3 mile round-trip journey has a significant elevation gain of 546 meters, or 1,791 feet. The trail involves a long series of steps that can be challenging on the knees. However, the effort is well worth it. Once you reach Sealy Tarns, you'll be greeted with breathtaking panoramic views of Aoraki Mount Cook and the turquoise glacial lakes nestled below. It's the perfect spot to have a picnic and soak in the majestic scenery. Many hikers choose to stop here, enjoying the stunning vistas before descending. But for those seeking a more challenging adventure, the trail continues onward to Mueller Hut. The full hike is a 10-kilometer or 6.2-mile return trip, with a demanding 1,052 meters or 3,451 feet of elevation gain. So if you continue to the hut from the Sealy Tarn viewpoint and then go back to the parking lot, you'll be adding about 4 to 5 hours to your journey. From Sealy Tarns, the trail traverses more rugged terrain and is only suitable for hikers with experience. There's also an avalanche danger here. You'll come across a large boulder field on your way up, as well as a pass, revealing glaciers and jagged peaks. The hut offers overnight accommodation, and bookings are essential to stay here. The descent back to the car park can be strenuous, particularly on the knees. Hiking poles are highly recommended for this trail, but in our opinion, the best scenery on this hike can be experienced back at the Sealy Tarns viewpoint or the hill just a couple hundred meters above it. So we would only recommend the hut hike if you're looking for a physical challenge or if you're planning to stay there overnight. Lake Pukaki is a stunning turquoise lake that serves as a gateway to the national park and is a must-visit while you're in the area. Its breathtaking beauty, derived from glacial meltwater, offers incredible photo opportunities with Aoraki Mount Cook as a dramatic backdrop. Take your time to explore the lake's viewpoints and consider camping at one of the Freedom campsites along the lakeshore for an unforgettable experience under the stars. The minimal light pollution in this area creates exceptionally clear nights, revealing an expanse of stars, constellations, and the Milky Way. We captured this really cool star-lapse video on one of our nights next to the lake. One of the other adventurous things to do in the park is taking a helicopter tour. There are many flights leaving from within the park, as well as just outside its boundaries. We actually chose to do our flight from Franz Josef later in our New Zealand trip, which is located on the opposite side of the mountains. We still had great views of Aoraki Mount Cook on our flight, but just from a different angle. If you choose to do your heli flight as a departure from around Aoraki Mount Cook National Park, you'll start your tour from either Glen Tanner Park or Mount Cook Airport. Whichever departing location you choose, you'll have breathtaking aerial views of the snow-capped peaks, glaciers, and alpine lakes. Choose from short scenic flights, snow landings, or immersive heli hikes in remote areas. Make sure to book in advance, as these popular activities are subject to weather conditions and availability. We left links to some tour options in the description below the video. Accommodation options in and around Aoraki Mount Cook National Park cater to various budgets and preferences. Within the park, the popular Whitehorse Hill Camp offers a central location near trailheads, but advance booking is essential. We couldn't secure a spot here as it was booked up for the week. Mount Cook Village itself features a few hotels and a visitor center, though availability is limited and requires booking months in advance. Just outside the park, Glen Tanner provides a well-equipped paid campsite with great facilities. For budget-conscious travelers, Freedom camping along the scenic shores of Lake Pukaki offers stunning views, though it's about an hour's drive from the park. The small town of Twizel, which is also an hour away, provides further budget-friendly accommodation options. There are also a few other things to know before traveling to Aoraki Mount Cook National Park. First, access to the park is limited to private vehicles or organized tours, as there's no public transport. There's only one access road, which is State Highway 80. This road is incredibly scenic, and you should set aside time for picture stops on your way to the park. Facilities within the park are limited. The nearest towns are Twizel and Tekapo. These towns are your best bets for groceries, fuel, or other necessities. While there's a small store in Mount Cook Village, it is pretty pricey, so it's wise to stock up beforehand. Note that there is no dump station in the park, so if you need to get rid of your waste during or after camping, you'll need to return to Twizel or Tekapo. Summer runs from November to March, and this time offers ideal hiking conditions. However, you can expect crowds at this time. Parking is generally plentiful, but it's always good to arrive early, especially during peak season. Alpine weather can change rapidly, even in the summer. Pack layers of clothing, check weather forecasts before hiking, and be prepared for sudden shifts. Be aware that some trails may have avalanche risks, especially in winter. And if you're planning your trip to New Zealand, we recommend keeping things organized with our interactive travel planner. Find a discount code in the description below the video. We also included other important links in the description that will help with your Aoraki Mount Cook experience, so make sure to check those out. We'll catch you on the next adventure.